all them good things, scallion, thyme and pepper. I'm a fish noodle. Just sell off people. Wait the man. Wait the man. Something missing from my plate. Wait the man. Yard of foreign pickup. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Yard and Foreign Cooking TV, hosted by me, Shala Rose, of course. So guys, as you can see, I've fished that. I haven't cooked fish in a long time because I'm not really a fish person like that. But today, I got brown stew some fish for Anna. So I hope you stay tuned and see what go on. Yes. This fish is called pargi. Is it pargi?
Yeah, it's pargi.
Pargi? Okay, so I'll be cooking some pargi fish. I'm gonna cook that up with some food. I have yuca, banana, pumpkin, and the flour right here to make the dumpling. And scallion, carrot, tomato, onion, some fish tea soup mix, some fish all-purpose Maggi. I have bell pepper, thyme, and then I don't have the powdered seasoning with me yet, but I don't know, I'm gonna put some garlic and all them things. But I'll run down all of that with you guys when I get to the nitty-gritty of things. So guys, please remember to like, share, comment. Definitely subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of every single time about a new video up. So guys, if you don't want to see how me cook up this fish here, stay with me on this video. Guys, these are the fish that I picked up at the fish market, and they do a fairly good job at cleaning the fish, but I always tend to clean it up a bit more when I come to deal with it. So most times you want to pay attention to in this area here, in this little area here where they don't really scale it off properly, and in this little area here. So I already did the other three. This is the last one. So you could use a knife or whatever, but I find it easier for me when I use this potato peeler. It really gets into the little areas, and if I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but doing this I can see the scales flying here and there, and I basically do that until most of, if not all, the scale is gone, because you don't want to fry your fish and scale is on it, right? So like I said, in these little areas where they really don't pay much attention to, you want to get those areas. All right, so after doing all of that, and I think I got all the areas. So after doing all of this, guys, you want to wash your fish real good. You want to wash your fish real good. So you want to open it and get out all the little stuff that's on the inside like that. See what I'm saying? Make sure all the stuff is out. This water is really cold, so I can't keep my hand under the water as long. So that's one. And there is gill underneath right here, guys. You want to open it and take it out, which they already did at the, but you want to check it because there's still a piece here. See that? You want to take that out. Yay. Water cold, guys. Water cold. So I'm gonna do this off camera, guys, because the water freezing. So growing up in Jamaica, guys, I used to live in East Kingston and... Oh, really? Like that? Okay, so growing up in Jamaica, guys, I grew up in East Kingston, and we have a beach down the bottom of Windward Road named Sagani Beach. So every Sunday, some fishing thing used to go on down there, so that's how I get my experience from scaling fish and stuff like that. Did I like it? No, it was disgusting as hell. Okay? So that's how I knew you could lift up this area here and make sure you get the gills out and stuff like that, the guts of the fish, and make sure it's scaled properly. So for these fish, guys, I am going to cut them in half because they're really big and all of that. So cold water, I already cleaned off all the scale. So I am going to put some vinegar. You definitely want to wash your fish with vinegar. Alright, so I'm going to let that sit while I cut up my onions and bell peppers and all them goodness. And I'm also going to need the flour, peel the banana and the yuca, all them good things. Alright, so I'm going to let this soak and come back. So I went ahead, guys, and poured that vinegar water off the fish. And I'm just now going to pat dry this because you don't want it to be too wet when you start frying it, for all the water to be splashing here and there. So I'm just gonna pat dry these. And remember, I'm gonna cut them in half. So after I'm done with drying these off, I am going to cut these bad boys. So okay, these are dry. Make sure your pan is also dry. Alright, because you're going to put them back in here. Alright, so that dry. Grab a cutting board and try get your sharpest knife. This is not my sharpest knife. So I found my sharpest knife in the shed. See that? Right through. You still want to give this a little slit. You know, the slit help it to fry faster. Put it back. And remember, when you're eating these, guys, careful of bones, okay? And that is why I love this fish, because as you can see, there's not too much bones in it. This pargy. Yes, you want to be really careful with fish bone, especially if you're going to give it to kids. You want to pick it up for the kids that can't pick it up for themselves. Pick up mean take the fish bone out for them, okay? It's in it, all right? So I'm done cutting those in half. So guys, just to run down real quick what I put on in my powder mix up. So I have the paprika here, the complete seasoning, allspice, garlic, sage, onion powder, Old Bay seasoning, Maggi all-purpose fish seasoning. All right, I'm gonna put some crushed pepper in it, but not yet. When it's frying up, I'll put it in the oil. So that's it for that. I also have some thyme, onion, scallion, and tomato and bell pepper over there for when I'm gonna make my sauce. So over here I have my little mix-up seasoning. I have paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, allspice, Old Bay, and complete seasoning, All right. If you notice, I didn't say anything about salt because I didn't put any salt. Now, this seasoning here, you could taste it because, you know, you're going to put it on your food, so you could taste it before. You could taste it to see how much salt is in there. I also put a pack of the Maggi all-purpose fish seasoning. All right, so I'm going to taste this. And it's perfect. It needs no salt whatsoever. So I'm gonna put this on my fish, and you could just pour it on your fish and do that, but you might get bones in your finger. So this is how I do it. I just take the fish and the seasoning, get some on the inside, the outside, everywhere, rub it up, put it down. Fish seasoning. All right, so I'm gonna continue with this, guys, until I'm done. After all the sprinkling over your pan, you could just easily put them back, cover it up, and let it marinate for a little bit, you know. So I'm gonna use the same thread, cover this. So you could let this marinate in the refrigerator overnight, but as for me, it's present day. So I'm gonna refrigerate this for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, all right? So I'm gonna need my flour to make my dumplings. I'm using 4 cups of flour, that's 2 pounds. And no, it's not too much for just 4 of us. Because if any leave over, you can just fry that up the next day and not sweet like that. You see what I say? So I'm gonna make up my dough with some water and salt. That's all you need to make your dough. Alright? And at another time, guys, I'll do a tutorial on how I need my dough. So may I say? So I'm just gonna do that and put that in the pot along with the other food. Jamaicans will say food, but it literally means, you know, ground provision. We all call it different names, all right? So that's it, guys. It's done. No stickiness, none of that. So I'm gonna leave this. All right, so that's done. So the water is boiling for the dumpling, banana, and the yuca. And I have a piece of pumpkin too that I'm gonna put in here. And over here I have the pot for the fish. So I make that get hot, put my oil in, make sure it's really hot, and all of that. So I'm gonna start with my dumplings. And everybody have their little way of making their dumpling. Some just take off a piece, roll it up like this, flat it out, put it in their pot. For me, it's different, and I'm sure for other people it's different too. So you want a piece of flour, the flour that you need, and this is just my technique, you know. You can make your dumpling as big as you want or as small as you want. So this is my dumpling right here. All right, so I'm gonna make the rest. And guys, I am rushing because my son has basketball practice in like 45 minutes. I'm just gonna put in like 2 pieces of star anise. It flavors, give fish a nice flavor. So guys, this is the fish, hot oil. So we're gonna let that fry up. So we're gonna let that fry. Turn it over. I'm gonna go peel the banana and the yuca for this, and also cut up the vegetables for the fish. So you don't know when your dumplings start to float what happened, right? It done cook. Banana going in. So this is the fish, guys. I'm gonna turn it. Okay guys, just these are done. Gonna put these out. So this is all the veggies that I'm gonna cook up for the fish. So I have some bell pepper, tomato, scallion, onion, carrots, and some pumpkin, thyme, and the rest of the mix up that I had going on. So the oil is up. We're just gonna put everything in all at once, honey. Okay. So we're gonna get this in the oil, make my sauce, then add my fish and eat. I put everything in here and it's on number 4. So I want it to slow cook, you know. I'm gonna add some garlic and ginger in this. So I have some garlic here. And some ginger. That ginger packs a punch. And I'm gonna add some of the seasoning just to let it get a little flavor from, you know, from jump. Some black pepper. And guys, as good as this look, you could eat it as is. Look at this. You could eat it just like that. So I'm gonna cover this because I want the pumpkin to cook. So this is the vegetables. I'm gonna add a little water. At this point you can turn up the stove, alright? Because this is your sauce you're building right now. So turn up the stove. I am going to add my fishy flavored soup mix in here. And this is what it looks like, guys. It's like noodles and seasonings and stuff like that. My grandmother would actually tip a little water in that noodle pack and rinse it out and give us to taste it. And it was always good. So guys, this is what the sauce is looking like after I put the noodle in. So I'm gonna taste it to see if it needs anything. Have a nice flavor. Could use a little bit of cayenne, or if you have red crushed pepper, or if you have your Jamaican country pepper. So what I have is some cayenne, so I'm gonna put that. Don't wanna put too much, cause remember the picnic them. Alright. So as you can see, I love babysit my food. Always up in it. So I say. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to this. Stretch out the gravy just a little bit, not too much, because you want your sauce nice and thick. Okay? So when you put your fish in here, sir, your fish supposed to just soak up all of this goodness. So when I tell you guys, this is nothing but goodness, deliciousness, sweetness in your belly. This done. May I put my fish in? I'm just gonna add my fish in at this point to let it simmer in the gravy. In the sauce, that is. So add your fish in and coat each piece as you put it in. So layer it. Put your fish, put your sauce, and then just leave it, let it get a nice little simmer into this sauce. Gravy, whatever you want to call it, it's the same thing, alright? So this is a little close-up of what's going on in the pot. And I turn it down. Let me turn it down because I want the fish to absorb some of that juice in it, I'm gonna cover it, let it simmer a little bit more, but this is done, guys. This is done. Look at this sauce. Yes. So cover this. Code 5. Lock it off. So this is it, lovely people. Pumpkin cook, but not mash out. And even if it mash out, no problem. It just add to the gravy. So we're gonna eat. We're gonna yum. We're gonna grub. Please remember, guys, to like, share, comment, and definitely hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell also, and you'll be notified of every single time I put a new video up. So guys, I'm gonna share a plate and show now how I got. So what I say? Come on. So this is it, guys. My version of the Jamaican brown stew fish. Yes, guys. I can't wait for the eat. I said the thing smell delish. Well decorated with some pumpkin, carrots, onion, bell peppers, all them good things, scallion, thyme and pepper. I'm a fish noodle. This sell off people. So if you don't like this, guys, please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. You see what I say? That way, guys, I could always continue to bring you these kinds of video. Wait the man. Wait the man. Something missing from my plate. Wait the man. People, so that's son coming and I man have all kind of things selling like island, hyper and yumping. Buy it out now before you soon can get nothing. Guys, so dinner done. So I said dinner done. I go heat. I go nyam. I go grow. But before that, so I go on another plate here. Some banana, dumpling, yuca, pumpkin, some fish over there so well decorated with some carrot and pumpkin and noodle and all kind of things. Top it off with piece of avocado. So see, we're going over here, so we're going to yam up this. So I say, yam it up. So guys, if you like what's going on this channel so far, and I don't know it's a new channel, right? But if you don't like what's going on, please go like the video, share, comment, subscribe to the channel definitely. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Come never whole heap more things to come, you see what I say? So please go subscribe. Like it up, like it up, like it up. Alright? So I'm gonna eat, guys. Check on a little more. Scene. Scene. Alright, guys, I eat this now. Oh, I'm going to dive in and put my little pepper right there. So start on the dumpling first. So Renee said, please remind her of some true Rasta food.
Is this gonna be the thumbnail?
Careful of the bones, Safi. This is real good, guys. Try a piece of the pumpkin. I am not I don't like pumpkin like that, guys, but this pumpkin is really good. Yuca. Yuca nice and soft. It's not stringy. Piece of the avocado.
What?
Banana. Everything nice, guys. The only thing is, I wish it was hot because I had to share it out. Do my little video and picture thing so it get a little bit cold. I wish it was hot, which I'm gonna warm it up. The fish, just perfect, right? It's nice. It's a one.
I don't know why she didn't get it ill.
It's a good one. So guys, please go like, share, comment, hit the notification bell. Straight up. Like up the video then. Like it up. Go up on the channel. And don't forget, guys, I have another channel. Mommy! Design Aesthetics by Charlotte Rose. So until the next video, guys. See you later. I'm gonna eat my food now. Bye.